you doing? Back with some more reviews. I haven't figured out my Mystery Science Theater countdown list yet. There's a lot of episodes. I think there's only one or two I kind of almost sort of don't like. Everything else I love, love, love. So I'm trying to compile maybe a list of 25 or 30, and I'll get that done soon. Meanwhile, I got comics. And I haven't been to the comic book store too much, so I don't have a very big list. So let's just get going. The newest Batman 679, the latest RIP is here. And Batman's still fucked up crazy. He's still dressed up in the hobo rags and fighting people left and right. He's actually kind of figuring out where to go and what to do. And Tim Drake is still on the run. Nightwing is still stuck in Arkham, although I think he's about to be pulled out by our villains. I really like where it's going right now. I feel like finally we're gonna get to a conclusion that makes some sort of fucking sense. So I'm very happy about that. Joker's coming up next issue, and I'm just, well, not to be too much of a spoiler dick, I don't think at this point Alfred is the mastermind, not unless it's a really clever roundabout way of being a mastermind. It still may be Thomas Wayne, which I'm hoping it kind of isn't. And I don't know, I don't know, it could be Batmite for all I know, because Batmite's floating around, and maybe he's not a hallucination, maybe he's there, maybe he's been manipulating this so Batman could be a hero, or I don't know what the fuck. So I can't wait to see who the bad guy is, and I hope this doesn't fuck up everything like Brand New Day did for Spider-Man for me. Anyway, this is good. This is better than the last issue. I feel like it's kind of going somewhere now. I give this one 4 RAM chips. Loved it. And speaking of love, let's see. Paul Dini and Dustin Nguyen are still doing really well over at Detective Comics. This is 847, sort of their RIP spin-off, although if you're just digging the RIP stuff, you don't have to get this. This isn't really directly related to it. It's basically Hush putting his plan into motion to kill Batman because he understands somebody else is doing it, so he better hurry up. That's pretty much what's going on. There's occasional references to what's going on in the other Bat book, but you know, it's not necessary. But this, however, is doing very well on its own. Great work, as usual, from Dustin Nguyen. And Hush is, man, he's really I don't know, he's really a dick. And I don't, I don't like him as a villain, because he's just kind of someone, you know, let me just say, I always thought that Hush was a very, very shallow storyline from Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. I just thought it was really exciting, but after it was done, it really kind of left you really shallow and empty inside, and really not much going on. But Paul Dini's doing a pretty good job filling in the blanks here with this character, and I really enjoyed this one too. I also really enjoy the watercolors that Nguyen does. He doesn't do much inside and on the interior, it's just on the cover this time. But occasionally he does that in his comic work. Good work. I'd say this one, 5 RAM chips. Alright, another trip to Borintown with Trinity issue 5 by Busick and Bagley. It's still dull. We beat this big purple guy, and I'm not really feeling anything. I'm withdrawn and sad. No. It was okay. Superman gasses the thing while Wonder Woman hits him in the sternum, making him breathe. Pretty good. You know, it looks great. I may stop buying this because it's really, I don't know, it's just not as exciting as I thought it would be. I'll give that 2 RAM chips. Oh, also, big stuff going on at Final Crisis. This is issue 3 with the crazy Wonder Woman on the cover. Let's see, Darkseid and Libra are really, really kicking the shit out of everybody from their various vantage points. You know, I'm not 100% sure if they're working together or not. If they are, it's quite a super team here. Barry Allen is back, where that's making me still think that Bart Allen is Libra, although this is just me guessing. And I've been very wrong in the past, so take that with a grain of salt. Wonder Woman's been inflicted with, I guess this is some sort of virus or something like that that's bringing evil into the world. And there's a computer virus that goes to every computer in the world and uploads it on its own. And essentially, the bad guys are winning. Pretty good so far. There's 4 more issues to this, so we'll see what's going on. This was much better than the last issue, too. I'd give this one 4 RAM chips. And last but nowhere near least is the second issue of the Buffy crossover with Frey, issue 17, with Josh Whedon doing the writing chores, and Carl Moline, excuse me, I keep forgetting his name, doing the terrific art. Let's see, Buffy and, I guess her name's Frey, I can't remember her real name. They kind of figure out they're on the same side as the old cool crossover where they fight at first and then they go, hey, we're cool. And there's some very funny moments in here, particularly with the merman in the tank with the skirt. I thought that was the funniest bit in the issue, or should I say episode. Maybe I won't give away, but we find out who the villain, or maybe the villain, at the end of the issue is of this storyline. I'll keep it to myself. Maybe you should read it. It's really good work. 5 RAM chips. It's the best issue I've read this week out of this pile. Anyway, that's it right now, and see you later.